Awesome. Come on in. Welcome. So excited for you to join me this morning. We're going to be talking about how to make $10,000 this month. I am so excited for this topic because it's a brand new month. And this is so beginner friendly, exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm just hitting go live over here on my computer so that I can be able to talk to two different places at once, which is amazing that we have this capability. So go ahead, come on and join me. I'm just about like ready and then we will get going. All right, so I think we are in business. My name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of four in Washington State. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is looking a little um, under the weather. I'm not sure how you would say that. So it should be empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to find my six-figure blueprint that breaks down exactly how to make $10,000. Like it's going to show you exactly how that $10,000 is totally possible for you this month. Even if you are brand new to making money online, even if you are brand new to having a passive income stream, even if you've got no tech skills, or you've got no prior experience, if you were like me and you had no followers over here on TikTok. You guys, I started over here on TikTok with you guys brand new. I had to go out and install the app, had to go and get the account. But what I've learned inside of this program that I'm sharing with you, I've been able to bring in money basically from ground zero. I haven't had to go and get on follow trains. I haven't had to go and get on grow lives or whatever those things are called. I haven't had to spend my time doing that, but I've been able to bring in money passively for my family right here without having to have a ginormous amount of followers. So again, my name is Lee Meyer. For those of you who are just hopping in here, I am a stay-at-home mom of four in Washington State, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is my website right here. When you get to this website, go there right now because I do not want you to miss out. I think I counted 27 days left of October. So I want you to be able to make the most of hitting $10,000 for the month. Like, how would that change your holidays to be able to bring in real amounts of money for your family? That's the exact place that I was in. Before I tell you my story, when you get here to this website, you're going to see a place to put in your email, empoweredpassiveincome.com. What that is going to get you is the six-figure blueprint video. It's a very, very short video that's going to explain exactly how this works, exactly what this is. It's going to answer all of your questions. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, I think I was saying that I do not want you to miss out on making the most of the 27 days that we have left of this month. So you can head here right now before you get distracted, before you get busy with your day, before you scroll on to the next thing. Put in that email, make sure that you get that six-figure blueprint, because what I am sharing with you is something extremely powerful. What I am sharing with you is something incredibly powerful. I only wish that I would have had this a few months ago. I found it 4 months ago. I wish I would have had it long ago because it would have given me so much more peace of mind. It would have given me that time back with my kids. All I wanted was to be able to enjoy the family that God gave me. Where I was at was not that. I was having to work a side hustle to be able to make a few bucks here, few bucks there. It's not that it was a bad side hustle. It was not stacking up fast enough where we needed to be. There wasn't enough time in the day. Like, what was I supposed to do? Not sleep at night to be able to bring in money for my family? Like, with the expenses of everything, you go to the grocery store, like just to put food on the table these days is outrageous. And then you have, add in car repair bills, medical bills, appliances breaking, all of those extra things. Have to paint the house, it needs a new roof, all of those things. And I'm going, okay, a few bucks here, a few bucks there. This is not working. Something's got to give, something's got to change. I need a better way. Do not have any more time to sacrifice away from my family. I do not want to sacrifice any more time away from my family. I want to be able to have, be more than just enough to get the bills paid, more than just enough to get by. I want to have enough to be a blessing to others, enough to have more than enough, where I'm able to do all of the things that God's put on my heart, where I'm able to give to things that I care about, where I'm able to serve and give time to even things that I care about as well. And so to be able to find this, to get my time back with my family, to have a passive income stream that is out there around the clock, working in the background for me 24/7 has been the hugest blessing. To get my time back, to not have to worry about how I'm going to make it through the month, to not have to worry about how we're going to get the bills paid, but having an automated system that is out there working for me while I'm enjoying my family, while I'm helping them make lunch, while I'm, driving them to things, going to their soccer games, not having to worry about, okay, I should be working instead, and having that playing in the back of my mind. So again, for those of you who just hopping in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm in Washington State. I am a stay-at-home mom of four. Empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go to get all of the details of what we're talking about, where you're going to go to get that six-figure blueprint. When you get here, you're going to see a place to put in your email, empowerpassiveincome.com. That is going to take you to that video that explains I'm spitting here, that explains exactly how this blueprint works. It's a short video, but you're going to want to watch that all of the way through because it will answer your questions about exactly how this works. Underneath that video, there's a button that's going to take you over to 4 different options to get started with a passive income stream for yourself and to be able to hit numbers like $10,000 in a month. Before, that was not possible. Making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, working a side hustle, trading my time for dollars. Like, I could have never imagined being able to bring in that amount of money for my family till I started seeing money come in, and it's going, okay, as coming in hundreds of dollars at a time, it actually stacks up fast. So I've got that peace of mind back, like not just knowing that there's a system out there working for me, but knowing that the money stacks up fast and I can actually, sleep at night. I don't have to be stressed or anxious or worried about how we're going to get all of those bills paid, because being able to bring in amounts like $900, I never would have imagined seeing this amount of money come into my bank account. Like, I had never seen that before. I was making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, $10, $20, like that adds up to $30. Like, how many items am I going to have to sell at a low amount? Instead, being able to bring in $900, being able to bring in $600, being able to bring in $300 and going, wow, this actually stacks up fast. This actually puts a dent in things. This actually makes it where I don't have to worry about how we're going to get the bills paid. And I would not believe this had I not seen this for myself. Again, I found this passive income stream just 4 months ago, but to see it work, to see results from it, to see money coming in, all of these are 100% profit. There is no other business that I can think of out there where you can actually make 100% profit. Like, name me one other business. Pretty much every business, there's going to be expenses. There's going to be ongoing expenses. With this, there are absolutely no ongoing monthly expenses. Before, I was having to have cost of goods, I was having to have shipping, I was having to have all of these expenses in order to be able to make like a tiny little bit of money. With this, it's 100% profit. So literally day 1 of every month, I am in 100% profit. I'm in profit mode. I don't have to have break even. I don't have to have that stress. I don't have to have that hanging over my head of, okay, how am I going to break even with my business this month? When am I going to get back in the black? No, you are in profit mode day 1 of every month. So these are all of the amounts that you see here are 100% profit. This is possible because this is not an MLM. This is not you being the little hamster on the wheel. This is not you doing all the work and then somebody else is getting all of the money. Somebody else is getting rich from this. No, this is your own business. This is your own brand that you're building. This is your own following, your own email list that you're building. Email, you guys, email equals currency. Email equals consistent income. And we show you exactly how inside of this program, inside of the 6-figure blueprint, how to create that consistent income, how to grow your following, how to grow your brand, how to grow that email list. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, this is where you're going to go to get all of the details. I do not want you to miss out on making the most of October. Again, 27 days left if my math is right for this month. But I want you to know that $10,000 with this program is possible because you have step by step by step directions, and you're able to bring in large dollar sales, high dollar sales, where it's actually, only a few of these. It only takes like 12 of these, which is our best selling product, our best selling program, to hit that $10,000 for the month. You only need 12 customers this month to hit $10,000. It's not that you have to go out and sell a gazillion items where you're making $10 on, where these numbers, like, they actually stack up. When I started going, okay, this makes so much more sense to me. And then to see these amounts coming into my bank account. Again, I did not believe this until I started seeing it myself, till I saw $100 show up. I had $900 show up the same exact day. $1,000, what was taking me basically an entire month or at least a few weeks to make before with my side hustle, I made in a day. 2 days later, another 900, then 600, then 300, then 900, then three. This just goes on and on, amounts coming in where it's like it actually stacks up, because that was the struggle I was stuck in before, of going, okay, this is an impossible situation. The math just isn't working out. Making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, working my side hustle, $10, $20, $10. Okay, I think that adds up. My math is working this morning. That adds up to $40. Like, how am I going to hit the amounts of money that I need to bring in? The car breaks, $1,000 repair bill. Okay, how much work am I going to have to do to come up with $1,000 to be able to pay to get it fixed? Like, to be able to pay so that I have a vehicle, and to be able to, switch from that background of where I was trading my time for dollars, making a few bucks here, making a few bucks there, feeling hopeless, feeling stuck, feeling like this was an impossible situation where the math just wasn't working out, to coming to this place where, like, I am able to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time, has been incredible for my family, has been life changing, has been a game changer for my family, because it's given me that time back with my kids, but it's also given me that peace of mind because I've got a proven sales automation system, fully automated sales process behind me that is proven to work. It's working for thousands of people, all walks of life, all ages around the world. With this, you literally have a global business at your fingertips. I've got customers in South Africa. South Africa has customers in Australia, has customers in New Zealand. Like, this is a literal global business where you're not having to be restricted to just the people around you, where you're not having to be restricted to maybe just if you were selling physical products, which was kind of my background, not having to be restricted to only certain areas where people were going to pay for shipping. Like, this is literally a global business. You have a global reach. Today, with the internet, with social media, we're able to connect. We're able to have customers, have a customer base that is worldwide. Like, this is an unreal time that we are living in. This has never been possible before in the history of the world, to have a global business like this, and to be able to have customers around the world, be able to get in front of do you realize there are 5 billion to 5.5 billion people who are on the internet, who are on social media, hanging out for free, where you never have to pay to promote. You never have to pay to get customers. You never have to pay to run ads. And when I say 100% profit, I truly mean 100% profit, because you do not have any expenses in this business. You do not have any ongoing costs in this business. To be able to have a global business, to be able to have a customer base of 5 to 5.5 billion people around the world, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go to get my 6-figure blueprint. When you get here, you're going to see a place to put in your email. Put that in on the very next page. As soon as you click that button to submit, you're going to get a video from me that is going to explain exactly how this passive income stream works. It's going to answer all of your questions Watch that all the way through. If for some reason you still have questions after that, hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me, and I will personally answer those, whatever questions that you had. I know I had a ton of questions at the beginning of like, what is this? I don't get it. It sounds too good to be true. Like, is it even real? So I had all of these questions. If you've got questions too still after that video, hit reply. I will get back to you myself. And then underneath that video, after you finish watching it all the way through, there's going to be a button under that video that is going to take you to these 4 different options that are essentially can be as much as 4 income streams. So with all of these products, you actually get what is called master resale rights with them. What that means is when you get that product, you not just get that information inside of that product, but you get the rights to sell that as your own. That is how that 100% profit is possible. That's how you're able to bring in $900, $600, $300 with these because you own those rights. Now, you not only get the rights for whichever product you get in at, but you also get the rights for the product underneath that. So, for example, our Legacy Builder, that is our very best selling program. This is a complete business in the box. This is everything you need to be successful with online business, even with, local businesses, I guess is the way to put that. Real estate agents, handymen, any kind of that where you're having customers. This one is the complete business in the box. I wish I would have had this one years ago because it would have saved me so much time. I built my own website. I've built my own products. That has taken me years, like literally years, before I saw my first dollar, before I got in the got out of the red, got in the black, before I started seeing any real amount of money coming in, like 5 years just to figure out the website. With this, we give you everything. We give you the ability to make money essentially from day one. We give you the ability to hit the ground running with done for you products. We give you the ability to hit the ground running with a done for you website where you don't have to come up with the tech, where you don't have to figure out the tech. That was me before, trying to figure out my own website, spending hours on YouTube, spending late nights trying to figure out all of the pieces, trying to figure out all of the tech behind it, having all of those tech headaches. With this, we give you everything you need. We give you those web pages. We give you the entire sales process, that entire sales funnel, the entire automation system. We give you for free with your program. Like, that is so incredible to me, so mind blowing to me that I could get started, have a website that was done for me, have a sales funnel that was done for me, and a proven sales funnel at that is converting at an incredibly high rate. Have that all done for me and not have to have any of the headache, not have to have any of the tech of like trying to figure it all out, of having that just stress and literal tech headache. Like, that's what tech gives me. And to be able to have this, and you're given like all of the web pages, you're given all of that entire sales process. Like, this is so amazing to me to be able to hit the ground running and start being able to make money, have a system that is out there that is able to bring you in money from day one. We have people following the same exact system. For those of you just hopping in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I am a mom of 4 in Washington State. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is going to explain exactly how seeing amounts like $10,000 this month, like over the next 27 days till we get to October 31st, this is going to show you how this is possible. When you get here, you're going to see a place to put in your email, but you're going to put that in, and then on the very next page, once you submit, you're going to get a video. Watch that video. It's a short video. Watch that all the way through. It's going to answer your questions about exactly how $10,000 this month is possible for a beginner, for somebody who is just getting started. All that it takes is getting 12 customers for our best selling product. 12 customers. Do you realize at $900 a pop, that gets you to that $10,000? It's not that you have to go out and find a gazillion customers. It's not that you have to go out and sell a gazillion products. Like, just 12. That is all that it takes to hit $10,000 for this month. And with the power of the internet, with a proven automation system, with being able to get your business to have a worldwide business where you can get in front of 5 billion to 5.5 billion people who are on the internet. That is why $10,000 is possible, even for beginners, even for somebody who is just starting out. I am so excited about this, like so passionate about this. I wish I would have had this years ago. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, this is where you're going to go to get my six-figure blueprint to see exactly how that $10,000 this month is possible for you. Because what we actually teach inside of this program is how to bring in daily pay. That $10,000, that's just a starting point. That's just like a beginner level to be able to start bringing this amount. And I'm going to take you inside of our community this morning and show you some of the wins that are being posted, show you some of the wins inside of our community, people who are brand new, who are bringing in incredible amounts of income for their family. But what we actually teach you inside of this is how to create daily pay, how to build a business where you're having daily pay come in to your bank account. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I want to be clear on that, but this is about you learning skills. This is about you learning the skills to build your own business, to build your own brand. This is about you learning how to leverage that automation system that is out there working for you. This is about you learning how to market literally anything on whatever social media platform that you want to be on, whether that's Facebook, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Instagram, whether it's right here over on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube, wherever that is, whether it's Pinterest. I think I hit most of them. Wherever that is that you want to build your business, we show you exactly how, step by step by step by step, how to create this passive income stream for your family, how to bring in these amounts for your family at that 100% profit. Now, I mentioned that automation system. With that automation system, this consists of your website. You do not have to come up with your own website. You do not have to have the tech skills behind building a website. This automation system, it also consists of an email sequence, an autoresponder where these emails are set up to follow up with your customers, where they will go out for you around the clock, approximately one per day. This is what is going to do all of that follow up, all of that selling and the telling and converting potential leads into paying customers. Now, sometimes what happens is you've got your web page. You always want to, whether it's this product or you've got your own product that you're promoting, you always want to be collecting email addresses. So that's why when you go here, you're going to see that place to put in your email. I have some people who barely discover me, barely discover my website. They go there, hit this page, put in their email. On the very next page, that's where that video is. I'm going to put a play button here for a video. That's where that video is. And then click that. And then that's going to go over to where those products are. Now, sometimes there are going to be people who are barely find out about this, watch that video and going, okay, this is amazing. I would love to have a system like this. I would love to have a 2-hour workday, a way to bring in passive income for my family, 100% profit. That's not an MLM. And then they're clicking through within minutes of discovering and then clicking over and purchasing. That does happen. And I was surprised how often this happens. I was surprised how often I thought that it took more time. I thought that it took more time to build that know, like, and trust factor. So this does happen, within minutes. For me, I've had that happen, but more often than not, it's going to take a little bit of warming up. And that's where that email automation sequence comes in. This is my attempt at envelopes to represent emails. And these are all done for you. We give you this entire automation system for free. All of these emails we give you. You don't have to come up with what to say in those. You don't have to come up with, okay, what's going to work? What's going to, trial and test and error, what works. We give you a proven system. And what all of these do, what that email sequence does is it grows your know, like, and trust factor. Because once you have that know, like, and trust factor built up, you will bring in money for your family. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just how business works these days. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And so with this email sequence, that email sequence, it's growing your know, like, and trust. And people are feeling more comfortable. All of these emails are pointing people back over to that page where those products are available. Now, with this page with the products on it, the way that this works, the way that you're able to make 100% profit on these is the buttons on this page you've already programmed. As soon as you get in, you follow along with step by step videos. They're going to help you set up the buttons on this page where you have your own payment gateway connected. You've got your PayPal connected. You've got a Square account connected. You've got a Stripe account connected. Wherever that is that you want to get paid, you're going to have that already programmed to a button for that button on your web page. And so when customers come to you and when potential leads come to you and get in that automation system, they may click through right away and purchase immediately, or they may go through that email sequence and warm up to the idea, warm up to you, grow that know, like, and trust factor from you. And then maybe a few days down the road, they're purchasing. It's because of this automation system that's out there in the background working for you, that's out there working for you 24/7. I also want to be clear that this is why a 2-hour workday is possible, because this is what's working around the clock. This is what's making it so you only need to do like 2% of the work, and this is doing 98% of the work for you. That is what makes having a 2-hour workday possible. 2 hours, during that 2 hours, you are being intentional. You are doing what are called income earning activities. And that is essentially getting leads into this automation system. But what would that do for you if you had an automation system like this, where you're not having to chase customers, where you're not having to DM people, where you're not having to friend request people, where you're not having to bug friends or family, but you had a simple website to be able to send potential leads to. And then that automation system took over from there, and it's doing all of that follow up. It's doing all of that selling and telling. It's doing all of that conversion for you and taking people from just barely discovering you, just barely being a potential lead, getting into your automation system, and then converting them over into a paying customer. That is what this automation system does. And that is the beauty of this, where you can have that 2-hour workday, have that automation system that is out there working for you, and then see $900, $600, $300 showing up in your bank account, where you can be out grocery shopping. You could be out hanging out at the beach. You could be sleeping. You could be taking a nap. You could be at the pool with your kids, whatever that is. And this automation system is out there working for you. That's out there working in the background, giving you your time back. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is my website right here. Go here right now, because I do not want you to miss out. I don't want you to get busy. There's 27 days left of October. When you get here, you're going to put in your email. That is going to get you the 6-figure blueprint. This is a video that explains exactly how this works. It's going to answer all of your questions. So put that email in. You're going to go to the next page immediately. It's on the next page as soon as you submit. And then there's that short video that explains the blueprint. It's short. Watch it all the way through, because it's going to answer all of your questions. If you still have questions after that, reply to any of the emails that you get from me, and I will personally answer whatever questions that you have. Underneath that video, you're going to see a button. You're going to click that button, and then that is going to take you over to those 4 different products that essentially give you a way to be able to learn and earn at the same time, where you're able to learn the skills to be successful in today's online space, where you're able to learn the skills to be successful in a world where everything is going digital. I'm going to go ahead and give myself some more room here. Go ahead and grab a screenshot of this, though, before I do. It's a little bit messy, but I want you to know that this automation system, that is your ticket to freedom. That is your ticket. That is what I call my freedom machine, because it's out there working for me. What I want you to know is that this industry is actually, this is going to blow your mind. How much money is being spent on digital products, on being spent on learning, like e-learning products. $1.2 billion is being spent every single day on digital products. This is a per day number. This isn't an annual number. It's not a monthly number. This is what is being spent every single day on digital products. Now, here is where it gets even more interesting, even more wild, is that Forbes has identified this number to actually triple over the next couple of years. So this is by 2027. This number is expected to go from $1.2 billion per day to this should be a B, $billion per day. Like, let that sink in for a second. To me, like, I can't even grasp how much money is being spent in this industry on products that you can't reach out and grab. Coming from a physical background, coming from selling physical products that I could hold and touch and feel, to like trying to wrap my brain around this, that this much money is being spent on products that you can't touch, that you can't see, that are digital, that are e-learning. This does some pretty incredible things. It breaks you out from so many things. It breaks you away from having to ship. It breaks you away from having to be tied down to continually having an inventory that you have to replace. With digital products, you can sell the same product over and over and over again, because again, there's 5 to 5.5 billion people out here. $1.2 billion is being spent every single day on these types of products. And it's going to triple. So if there's any time that you want to start learning these skills, anytime that you want to start get in on this, basically, now is the time, before that growth happens, not a couple of years down the road, not 6 months down the road, when this is already on the upswing, but now, before we see that incredible growth. That is how any successful business has gotten to where they are today, is because they got in before that, missing the word there, but before that growth happened, before that, it just went crazy. For lack of a better term, $3 billion per day is what's going to be spent in 2027, which is just a couple of years down the road. This is the biggest industry out there right now, but it's also the fastest growing industry. Like, let that sink in for a second, of how much money is being spent on e-learning products, of how much money is being spent in this industry, more than technology, more than cars, more than real estate, more than any other thing that you could name. This is the biggest industry out there, where the most amount of money is being spent every single day. Why not you be able to make money in this industry? Why not you be able to follow along step by step by step by step with a proven blueprint, to bring you in money where people are already spending money? Why not you be able to tap into a over $1 billion a day industry? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room again. And with this, I mentioned that we teach you inside of this program actually how to build the skills of daily pay, how to bring in daily pay for your family, how to have that consistent income. Now, that consistent income, that comes from building your email list. We show you how to do that. We teach you step by step how to build that email list, because your email list, that is your income. Your email list, that is your consistency. That is your consistency in seeing that daily pay. We show you exactly how to do that. We show you how to build your brand. We show you how to build a following. We show you how to build that email list. And do you realize, when you get to that place where you're seeing money come in on a daily basis, again, $10,000, like, that is not on a daily basis, $900, like, on a monthly basis, what is that? 25,000-ish dollars, $25,000 to $30,000. That $10,000 that I mentioned for October, that is a beginner starting point. That is a beginner friendly number of somebody who is just starting, just learning these skills, just getting into online business, brand new, who doesn't have the tech skills, doesn't have the following, doesn't have any of the things, just getting started. What we actually teach you is how to get to the place where you're seeing daily pay come in. And do you realize that $900 on a daily basis, when you get to this point, like you start now and maybe you're seeing a few sales come in. Again, it only takes 12 customers to get you to that $10,000 mark for this month. Like 27 days, you've got 27 days to do that. To hit that $10,000, it only takes 27 customers. You get in, you start learning these skills, you start learning how to be successful in the online space. This is October. You keep learning in November, you keep learning in December. You're going through our process step by step by step by step, watching the videos, getting the mentoring, getting the training, showing up to our live and interactive trading, getting mentoring from 6-figure and 7-figure income earners. And you get to that place where you're starting to see $900 come in more and more regularly. So you get to December 31st, you're like, this is amazing. I'm seeing results. I'm seeing money come in. I'm seeing all of these skills that I'm learning. I'm so proud of the person in the mirror. And your entire holidays has looked completely different for you. Like, what would that look like for your holidays to have tens of thousands of dollars of extra money that you've been able to, give your kids the present they actually want? Maybe you've been able to take them on a vacation. Maybe you were able to get away for the holidays because of this. And you're starting to see that $900 come in more and more regularly. You get to January 1st and you're starting to see $900 come in on a consistent basis with a fully automated system, a passive income stream that is out there working for you. And you see that $900. Do you realize that $900 on a daily basis is $6,300 a week? And it's $328,000 a year. That is what is possible with this. This is exactly what we teach you how to do inside of this program to generate a business, to build a business where you're starting to see this daily pay come in for your family. What would $328,000 do for your family? I'm going to go ahead and take you down here, over here on my phone. I'm going to show you guys on my computer inside of our community, because this is a community, because this is so exciting to me to see the people who are having wins with us, to see moms who were on the verge of homelessness. We had a mom, she lost not one job, but she lost both of her jobs. And to see her go from being like on the verge of being homeless, not being able to pay rent for her place, having 2 kids, and not knowing where she was going, to finding this and being able to bring in incredible amounts of money for her family, being able to, within like less than a year, in under a year time, being able to go out and buy a house for her family with us. We have other people, incredible stories. I could go on and on and on about the incredible life change that is happening inside of this community. Again, 41,000 people inside of our community. That tells you that there is proof in the pudding. That tells you that this works. That shows that this is a proven system and the stories coming out of this. So give me a second and I'm going to go ahead and set up the little screen share here and take you guys down over here, because this is so exciting to me to see all of the wins that are happening. I'm going to see if I can get you guys flipped around here. Let's see, flip camera. And you can see it's super dark out there. It's still nighttime. So this is inside of our community, and I'm in the digital growth community inside of our wins page. So we got Patricia, by the way, I made $900 on my first week. Amazing. Another $1,800 in 2 days again from Carmel. I'm so grateful she is for the $900 and $1,800 days. Like, to have 2 sales come in, $1,800 in a single day. That is what is possible inside. Chantel, like, this is amazing. Road to $100,000. She's already at $87,000 in 48 days. Like, she's almost at $100,000 in like 2 months. She's going to be hitting $100,000 in 2 months. All I can say is thank you, Michelle, for creating this opportunity. Thank you, King Jesus, for your mighty hand. If you want to watch, I think she leaves some links. But like, how amazing is that? $300 to start the week, $2,700 in 50 days, like barely just launched. She's a hairdresser, getting ready to go on maternity leave and able to bring in money that's going to help her family, help her be able to stay home with her new baby, help her not to have to leave her kids and have a way to bring in money. So $900 while cleaning my kids' room. That is that automation system that is out there working for you, where sales are literally coming in as you're living life, as you're enjoying your family, as whatever it is you're doing, even if it's making a bed. First sale from Innocent, which is an awesome name. Wonderful. After I joined the community, made my first sale, $300. And then these just go on and on. We've got another first sale here. Opened my laptop to start my 2 hour and just got my first ping of the day. So grateful right now. And I could just go on and on through here. $600 while cooking dinner. That's $1,500 in sales for the past week, all passively. One sale happened while I was asleep, and the next while I was cooking dinner and packing boxes for a cross country. Like, that is so amazing. But you can see how many pages are in here. It's a little bit hidden, but you can see how many pages are in here. But these just go on and on and on and on of the wins that are happening inside of our community. People who are hitting $100,000, people who are hitting $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 with this program because they have a step-by-step process to follow. You can see inside here, there's almost 42,000 people inside of our community. So you literally have help at any time of day. This is where you can come to get questions answered. I had a question to a client, a potential lead was asking me from another country. I'm like, I've got no idea, from South Africa. This question that they were asking about currency. And I'm like, I have no idea. So I came in here, asked the question, and within a minute, I had an answer from somebody around the world in South Africa who could answer that question for me. This is where you can get, all of those questions answered, where there's literally somebody any time of the day to be able to help you. We've also got tons of training in here, in addition to what you get inside of your program. So inside of the program, this is kind of what it looks like. I'm going to show you just really quick here. But these are step-by-step videos where you're going to follow along to be able to get everything set up for yourself. That whole automation system, I had that set up in a single afternoon when I put my baby down for a nap, put her down. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch these videos. I just went through these step by step in order, got that all set up. But there's all of the training you need here, from finding your ideal customer to, setting up all of your social media accounts, building a brand identity. Everything is in here. This is all mentoring from a 7-figure income earner, a millionaire, of somebody who hit $1 million in 17 months, brand new, who had no online business experience. So back inside of our community, the community comes with all of these products. Like, we give you the community for free. There's no expenses for this. There's no extra costs. There's no upsell. There's no ongoing costs. There's no anything. We just give you this. It's so incredibly generous. And then inside of our calendar, I wanted to show you this as well, because we literally have trainings, we have mentorings, we have everything, every single day of the week except for Friday this month, it looks like. But there's tech calls. If you run into any tech issues, there's tech calls twice a week. There's mentoring calls. So what is today? Today's Friday, 5 p.m. On Monday. I don't know what time this is. I guess Pacific time. We're having a mentoring with Tim. He's hit, I think he's beyond $200,000 now. He was let go from his job, 60, 57 years old or something like that. Let go from his job and has figured all this out, showed up to these mentoring sessions, gone through the training, been able to bring in that money for his family. And now he can be home with his wife, date his wife, go out and golf, all of that because of this. And he's going to be here on Monday mentoring us. That's going to be an incredibly powerful time. What else do we have going on? Thursday. Thursday momentum mentoring, which is awesome. Yes, momentum. But all of that is there inside of our classroom, but you literally have no excuse to not have success with this. If you can follow directions, if you can go step by step through the process, you can have success with this. Now, this is the website that I've been mentioning. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go to learn exactly how this works to get the 6-figure blueprint. This is a website that you are given. I've kind of made it my own put a little bit of myself on there, a picture of myself, but this is where you're going to put in that email. And then that is going to take you to that video with the blueprint. That is where you're going to watch that video all the way through. That's going to answer all of your questions. If you've still got questions after that, hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me. And then this is the page underneath that video. When you click the button to go and look at the different products that are available, this is what that website looks like. Everything is here. And it's we give you this. Like I put my picture there, put my story, although all the rest of this is what we give you. So you don't have to set this up. You don't have to figure out what it is to say. It's just all there. You basically slap your own domain name on it and you put your picture on it. And then you have your payment gateway set up. So this is exactly what you get inside of each of these products. So for example, the Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, these are all of those video lessons where we show you exactly how to build your online business. Digital Mastery, the best selling one right here, that is the Legacy Builder. That is the complete business in the box, everything you need. And then all of the bonuses that come with it. My $1 million in 17 months, that's from our mentor, where she shows you exactly how she hit $1 million in 17 months. We've even got faceless marketing down here, right there. We've got a bonus of faceless marketing. These are all bonuses that you get for free when you join. We give you 200 product ideas if you want to go out and create your own product. We've got mindset message marketing to your first million. And then down at the very bottom, so you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and this is where you're going to see those products available. And then the button here to go ahead and click to enroll. Now, our very best selling one is the Legacy Builder. But if you've got, if you wanted to get in one of these lower options and get those income streams for that and the ones below it, those are available there as well. There's also payment plans available. When you click these, you're going to see an option for getting started with a payment plan as well, which makes it a super affordable way to get started. Start bringing in that income, like before you've ever even spent any, or before you, like you can literally start bringing in money before you've even paid for the program. So hopefully that makes sense. But I am so excited for you guys. I'm going to get my phone, friends, flipped around here. If I can do this without losing you guys. Flip camera. Okay, hi, I'm back. And so I am so excited about this. And I'm going to go ahead and stick around for any questions to be able to answer. I see some of you out there. If you've got questions, I am here for you. But I am so excited about this because there is so much potential. Like you do not realize what you are getting with this. You do not realize how powerful this is to be able to start with done for you products, to be able to start with web pages with a proven automation system that is done for you, that you don't have to go and create, where you don't have to, like me, try and build a business where you're not making money till 5 years down the road, because I didn't have the time. Like as a mom of four, I did not have the time. I knew I wanted to get into the digital space. I knew that I wanted to get into the online space, but I didn't have the time to go out and create a course, let alone give that level of support that you just saw inside of our community, to be able to give that mentoring, to be able to give that ongoing support on a daily basis where you literally have a place to be able to go to get questions answered, to be able to connect with people every single day, to get that mentoring on from 7-figure income earners on a daily basis. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here because I'm getting ready to tell my husband goodbye for the day. But empoweredpassiveincome.com, when you get here, that's going to look like the webpage that I just showed you, where you put in your email. That's going to take you over to the video that's going to explain exactly how this works. But I want you to know that $10,000 is totally possible for you, even as a beginner, even as somebody who has no tech skills, even as somebody who has maybe no prior experience in the online space. And watch that video all the way through. Underneath that video, you're going to see a button. Click that button. That is going to take you over to those 4 different products that I just showed you. But you guys, I am so excited for you. I want to leave you with the final thought of what would learning these skills do for your family. Would you be able to take your family to an entirely new level? Would you be able to change your family's financial trajectory? Would you be able to go for more than just getting by? Like, you were created for more than just getting the bills paid. Like, you should be able to enjoy life. You should be able to enjoy the family that you were given. Like, what would this $328,000 do for you when you learn the skills of daily pay, when you learn how to grow your online business? I want to leave you with that final thought. Go here right now before you get busy with your day. There's still 27 days left of October to make the most of this month, to see to be able to give yourself the biggest potential of hitting $10,000 like this month. What would that do for you? Empoweredpassiveincome.com. I'm going to go ahead and wish you a fabulous rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining me. I will see you probably next week on Monday. All right, bye.